Hey, you guys. Welcome back to our Divine Feminine Messages. I am so excited about tonight because, well, I'm getting a moment to myself to be able to do this diamond art, right? But of course, you guys know that I love to talk, so I've already pre-pulled the cards for our Divine Feminine, and today we're going to be asking some very good questions. Today we're going to be talking about what is it that people like about you, Divine Feminine? What is it that the people around you are noticing? We're also going to be talking about today what is hidden from you and what it would benefit you to know. We're also going to bring up today just what your ancestors want you to know, what your guides want you to know, just a little tidbit heads up. And then last but not least, of course, you know, I love to leave the oracle messages. And of course, you guys, I've mentioned before, I've already pulled all the cards, so I will show them a little by little while I am doing this reading. But this is something that you can definitely listen to or watch as I do the diamond art in the background. All right, so Divine Feminine, we ask the guides today in your highest good and favor, what is it that you need to know and what do people like about you? Now, what we got for what do people like about you? Right here, I got Trap and Perseverance. You guys see that? I don't know how clear it is. But I got Trap and Perseverance. Okay, so immediately Divine Feminine, I know that there have been some people who have been trying to knock you off of your pedestal. Some people have been seeing that you are someone who, no matter what difficulty you might have, you are actually someone who overcomes it, and they love the way that you persevere. It's like I see someone here who's just jumping through hurdles. So it could be like someone at work or someone who's in your family who's trying to stop you from being able to evolve and become your next greatest person. And it seems as if they keep doing little things. Maybe they could be saying rumors about you or just, causing conflicts in your life to see how you react. And I see, Divine Feminine, that you're not being phased at all. And this is really upsetting the person because they're just like, or it actually, I'm hearing people. So it could actually be people who you're upsetting by staying on your own path and on your own journey, right? So I also see here that what people enjoy about you, Divine Feminine, is the way you talk about how you overcome things or the way you talk about situations. I get that someone here expected you to be like a bit of a gossiper, but Divine Feminine, I feel like you're someone who is very intentional and people can see that because they understand that when you speak to them, it's so goal oriented. So that's really great, Divine Feminine, that people feel like you're goal oriented. They feel like you're unwilling to get trapped, or maybe this is somebody who you're dealing with or dating. You told them recently, like, hey, you can't trap me. It's the summertime. I'm finna be a city girl. Okay, Divine Feminine. Whatever is your niche, right? So, also, one more thing that I'm seeing here for our Divine Feminines, I feel like there might have been like a level that you might have looped over. So I feel like people who you were dating or letting into your circle, they're feeling like as if you have upgraded yourself and you're no longer hanging out with the same amount of people or the same type of people anymore, Divine Feminine. So it seems like a couple of you have jumped timelines and skipped a couple of old toxic relationships, and people are saying that about you. They're like, oh my god, I really like that about Divine Feminine. She doesn't even seem sad about breaking up with X, Y, and Z. So Divine Feminine, it looks like you're very healthy at this time. So that's what people like about you. Let's get into the next part. What's hidden from the Divine Feminine? We had hesitation. Trying to make sure you guys can see it. We have imagination. Okay. We also have loneliness. Okay. And then, of course, we have the bully. And I was really, really like, what? When I saw this, because I was like, what is this about? Now, Divine Feminine, I believe that what's being hidden from you at this time is that someone is a little bit hesitant around you right now because they're trying to imagine what a life with you would be like. This is someone who enjoys having control over situations, Divine Feminine, and I feel like because you're in your energy, they're a little bit nervous that you might not like the plan that they have came up in their mind with for you. And Divine Feminine, I feel like I'm talking about your counterpart right now who is trying to I hear distance himself or have separation, because I feel like this is someone who feels like they need to heal by themselves. So your divine masculine might actually be separating himself or may have pulled back. It also could do with these magnetic waves that have been happening. So you can expect that maybe he might be a little bit distant, but this is nothing because of you. The divine masculine seems to actually be manifesting the future that he is looking forward to. Now, with that, I also feel like what's hidden is that during this time, he is also very lonely, but not wanting to express that to you, because this divine masculine seems to be healing and walking away from type of toxic situations. He might have recently faced that a lot of people that were close to him allowed him to be at his lowest or did not have his best intentions. And so it does take him a minute to realize these things, because a lot of these could be like lifetime family, friends, who they've kept around, and what I'm hearing is I got you. I got you. So if your divine masculine is someone who normally takes care of the people who are around him, at this point he is going through a bit of an ego death, realizing that he has been doing a lot for others. So that's also what is being hidden from you. But this person is definitely thinking about you, divine feminine. We also have bully here, which lets me know that he might have expressed to somebody about how he feels about you, and they made him feel a little bit like, like he was childish, or like he was being too much in his emotions because of how the divine masculine expressed himself about you. Okay, this could also be, if we're not talking about divine masculine and you're not dealing with anyone, then this could also be in your career, right? So you have someone here who sees you working at work, and they probably do about the same amount of production as you, or maybe they're a little bit better, but it seems as though they're wanting to reach out to you. They've been wondering what you've been doing, because I feel like this person can only talk to you at certain times. I feel like this person is interested in your lifestyle and what it is that you actually do every single day. This person is trying very hard to keep it to themselves, which is why loneliness is here. But bully also, because he knows that he has to, or I say he, but he or she knows that they have to act a certain way when other people are looking. For another set of you, and you guys take this as you resonate, because only you are the divine masculine or feminine who knows what you're truly witnessing and going through. But you could be someone who can feel when people around you are like not having you in the best light, or when they might be talking about you or discussing you. And I feel like you have a few people from your past who can't get up with you anymore. Because remember, you jumped through some hurdles, right? So those some people who have seen you that no longer can get in contact with you, they're upset. Divine feminine, they are actually upset, and they've been talking about you. But I feel like justice with what is coming out here with blessing. Y'all see that? There's going to be justice here, divine feminine, for those who have slandered your name or who have told lies on you to allow themselves to look better. So I know that you can definitely start looking forward to that as well. Okay. Now, we asked Spirit what was hidden from you, and we found out that the people that are talking about you are going to be getting some type of form of karma. We do see that someone here who has been a little bit hesitant about you and undecided about what to do in your relationship will be speaking up to you and saying, hey, you know what, I've been a little bit lonely. And your energy, divine feminine, is healing this person. They feel more comfortable to talk to you and tell you what's going on in their life. They're happy to be around you. And that's just where they're at right now, because being by themselves and having all this time to think, they've realized that, oh my God, like divine feminine really does make my space a little bit more comfortable. I do feel a little bit more like I can achieve things after I hang out with this divine feminine. They're recognizing that you have such healing abilities, and they really appreciate that the things you talk to them about are non-judgmental, divine feminine. So way to remain open, because I feel like I'm talking to a divine feminine who may have also been a control freak or wanted other people to fall in line. All right, so let's get to the next part. For the ones of you who know that you guys are working with a divine masculine who might be freeing himself from a relationship that he once was before, I see that things do not what as they seem with mask here and curse. Someone here is trying to block the masculine's attention from where he really needs to be. Someone here might be doing beauty spells on you, wanting to take your knowledge and your power that you have and the attraction that you use on the masculine and trying to use it for themselves. But he is living and learning right here with this card. He is living and learning, which means that he's learned the lesson. He can now identify who is karmic. He can understand what is toxic for him. And so now he has other goals, right? And so right now we see the divine masculine is currently wanting to balance out things. And you can expect an apology coming up soon because he realizes that he's been fighting with the wrong people. Okay, period. So look, some of you guys, once he apologizes to you, this is all you've been wanting to hear, you will be having a baby. So if that's not what you're looking forward to, well then, be very careful. All right, so let's get into what do your guides and ancestors want you to know, Divine Feminine? Okay, so we have here, see beyond the current situation. And we also have here, enjoy happiness and the sun. And I love that for the Divine Collective at this time, because Divine Feminine Spirit is saying that even though the relationship might not be where you want it to be, maybe your masculine might not be as vulnerable as you expect, and maybe you're learning to tune into your own vulnerability. But Spirit is saying that if you could see beyond this and just understand that your soul is attracted to this person for a reason, and if you stay focused on your own, eventually you guys will intertwine, right? Because a lot of times, if someone is truly your counterpart, as you continue to reach your goals and continue to do better and enjoy the moment, so will your masculine, but also he'll remember the good times that you've also provided. So there's something here about just remaining independent and just really finding out what makes you continuously happy and where you find your why and how do you want to continue to elevate yourself. Because I feel like I'm talking to a Divine Feminine who is so used to having other people around them that they would have to support or allow other people to feel happy before themselves. So the Spirit is saying that you have this time right now to dig into yourself, and they're so proud of you for reaching in, right? Now, enjoying happiness in this time, you're going to expect to get a lot more invites to go out, because I feel like I'm talking to Divine Feminine who you might have actually been the one who's lonely. You might have been just heavily based on work, which is why this promotion is headed your way. And I feel like your friends are going to be hitting you up like, hey girl, come outside, come relax, come, be one with us again and enjoy the youthful part about yourself. Divine Feminine, don't hesitate, but also be very practical with yourself when it comes to your finances, because I do see that a big purchase could be coming up soon for you. Whether some of you guys are moving or will be getting an apartment, something like that, you guys. So Divine Feminine, that is also something that you get to look forward to, because I do see that here as well. All right, now, let's do the advice and then we'll be done. So the advice that I have for the Divine Collective today is employment change. Okay, so whoever this is that's been working so hard, here's your answer. Employment change and windfall of abundance. That promotion that you've been thinking about, manifesting, that money raise, all of those things that you've been trying to attract, Divine is saying that is what's in your future. Please keep vibing high, because the moment that you begin to doubt it, like even if you're talking to me right now and listening, you're like, well, I've been trying to get this promotion. Knock that out. We are no longer doing the toxic habits of talking about our blessings. Say, you know what, I'm thankful, universe, that I'm recognized in the material world just as I do and I work so hard. I'm so thankful for you seeing my purpose, because I feel like I'm talking to a Divine Feminine who also might feel like sometimes you're off track or sometimes you could be doing more. But Spirit is saying sometimes we're in alignment to assist others, and we're being still because other people need to be in alignment as well, and they're not exactly where they need to be to have certain conversations with you. But I feel like being very open and talking to people and being showing team working skills. Someone here is very considerate and very much so like able to multitask, and that is what they're looking for this new promotion. No one is really aware of what's happening at this time, but I really love this for you, Divine Feminine, because it seems like you are the perfect person for this job because you've already been displaying the skills. So I don't know who this is for, but you can definitely expect your money to be looking good. I feel like some of you guys have jumped timelines where it's like you're already living in next year. And I feel like that's because whoever I'm talking to, it seems like you have become decided on where your life is going, because this new moon, like I keep saying, guys, is the perfect time. It's the right time to align yourself. Seriously. Invest in you. Support yourself. Show up for you. Clap for yourself. Okay, give yourself a pat on the back, even if all you did was get up and find an outfit to put on. Okay, Divine Feminine. Until we meet again in our next video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining. And if this resonated with you, please subscribe, and I'll be more than happy. You guys tell me, what questions would you like for us to find out for our Divine Feminines? Keep in mind, these messages will not register if you're not ready to do the work, if you're not ready to put away your earthly desires and listen to what your soul's purpose is telling you to elevate in whatever that means, whether it be fasting or just finding a new group of friends or just investing in yourself, or simply you just want to learn what it means to have peace. All right, now Divine Feminine, while we break this matrix together, stay safe. Peace.